Hello, vinyl community. How are you all doing? It's me, Rob from Boston. And I came back to show you a few records, talk about a few things that's happening in my life, do an update. Haven't done one for a long time, and it's a shame. The intro's going out to you, David, Mr. Zoom out in Australia. Share the Blues Brothers together. Our love for the Blues Brothers, and that's just great, because I think these guys were one of the best. So, yeah. Probably get in trouble now for playing it, right? I'm going to cut it short a little. Guess we're only supposed to do 15 seconds of that stuff without getting, I don't know what it is. I don't know the rules anymore, and whatever. How's everybody doing? I hope everyone's doing great. Enjoying your spring. Yeah, it's been a crazy, mixed up, trying period in my life. My dad, just to update you all. First of all, I just want to say thanks to everybody. Excuse me. Thanks to everybody who sent PMs, who commented on my last video, spreading their love, their concern, their prayers, their keeping my dad in their thoughts. He came home from the hospital. Unfortunately, he had complications. We think it's from his previous radiation that he got on his tumor in his brain. But now he's having problems with his throat. He can't swallow anymore. So he's being fed through a G-tube in his stomach. And it's kind of freaky, you know. Being fed, and I'm giving him the medicine through his belly and everything like that. So that was my door. Excuse me 1 minute. When I have both windows on in the room, open in the room, such a beautiful day. Getting ready to go out for a little while now and do some work. But the wind takes the door and slams it. But anyway, yeah, he's being fed and given his medicine that way. So it's been very busy. Takes a while to do it. Plus with work, you know, I'm literally, you know, working, and I was running in the hospital at night, coming back, you know, and doing whatever I could here. If I was local during the day, I would run home and help him do some, you know, whatever, help feed him or do whatever, you know, I needed to do with him. But continually keep him in your prayers and your thoughts and everything else. We'd really appreciate it, me and my family. He's been getting a lot of help from family members, other family members. They're making dinners and going to visit. When he was in the hospital, they're making suppers, and phone never stops ringing. So, you know, I just feel like with all you guys, you know, like I get LJ close by. I still haven't called him. I'm supposed to call him during the week at night. Haven't been able to. Talking to Robert Z, Vance, been calling. You know, Vance, hope you're doing well. Bobby Z, you know. And everyone else, you know, that in PMing and stuff like that in the vinyl community, you know, you all are very special people to me. You know, I don't count anyone as not. Ben, you know, I've been talking to Ben, Jamil Suave, Chris down at Dixieland Farms. There's so many people. Chris, the other Chris, all the Chris's in the vinyl community. John Coltrane Chris, who I love so much. Haven't talked to Stephanie in a long time. There's so many people I want to catch up with. Steph, if you're seeing this, I don't know if you are, but I hope you're doing well out in California. Nick, everybody, but, you know, so many people I want to give a shout out to right now. I know Adam's going through some rough times, but you'll get through it, Adam. Yeah, there's lots of people. The Gimme 10s that I've been watching, the videos, they help me so much. So, if you could just, thank you to all my new subscribers, too. I haven't been able to send back PMs. But let me show you a couple of records. You know, I know Brett's a big fan of Suede. I got one of the Suede reissues, Dogman Star, on this. I have this, but this is on Demon. Really good sounding records. The reissues of Dynamite. I'm telling you, really good. So if anyone's like Suede, you might want to look up these reissues from Demon. They're well worth the money, in my opinion. Boy, I've been seeing so many great albums. I mean, you know, when Fred does his Gimme 10s and Chris does them and whoever else, Jesus, just one record after another that I want. So I've been writing a lot down. I think last Greeno video he did too, he was showing a few albums that I wanted to get. There's a few country albums I want to get. There's some more jazz, a few metal. There's like a little bit of everything. The psych stuff. Oh, seeing Nathan Morales and all those guys was great. Have a wonderful time they had down in Texas, and also the meetup Maggie did with Eli and them, Corey. Jeez, I don't know. I feel like I'm missing out on everything. But anyways, back to the records. This is Placebo from Record Store Day, Ball of Eyes. You know, I'm missing one still. This is the 70s band Placebo, the jazz rock band. There's another Placebo that I think was in the 80s. Yeah, that was more like alternative, keyboard-orientated, dance music, and stuff like that. But this band, if you want to hear a great album, you got to check this out. There's so much stuff I want to show, but here's my Record Store Day poster from last year. Forgot to show that. I got a huge sit tight. Brandon, you'll appreciate this, Mr. Hall of Fame. I guess everybody will. Okay, Record Store Day last year. They had these limited Jimi Hendrix posters. I grabbed one. I was first in line. They were very limited. I think the store only had 2. Cardboard material. Very, very nice, heavy stuff. I put it in a frame. The frame kind of bites. But it's Jimi Hendrix shopping in like a store. A record store. Which is so cool because it kind of has the Record Store Day up here. And it shows the records in the background, and it makes it almost like he's shopping nowadays, in my opinion. It's just one of the coolest posters I've ever seen. So I stuck it in this frame just so it wouldn't get destroyed, and I figured I'd show the VC, vinyl community. That even looks like a PC, a laptop right there. So, I don't know, this is just a gem, in my opinion. It will look great in anyone's music room. Okay. Back to the records. How you doing, Maggie? The women in the vinyl community, give a shout out to. I haven't talked to Elle recently. Lindsay, I hope you're doing well. And the Stephanie's in the vinyl community. And Jennifer. Hi, Jen. Yeah, just a couple more records I picked up recently. We'll call it a day. Yeah, I picked up this. I went into Goodwill. Funniest thing. They had nothing. But I see these 2 records sitting there. So I'm like, this is kind of odd. They never have anything in this Goodwill. But I find these 2 records and they're mint condition. It's almost like someone went in and said, here, have a couple of records. And here, have a couple of crappy records. Have a whole bunch of crappy records and 2 good ones. Well, in some people's eyes, the good ones. I think it's a good debut. I was working at Strawberries Records when this came out. It sold like hotcakes. Terrence Trent D'Arby. I don't know what I think he put out another album, but I mean, for a debut album, it was really good. Till Tuesday, I used to see this band playing. One time I seen them at another location of Strawberries that was located in Boston, Kenmore Square, right behind Fenway Park, next door to the legendary Rathskeller, which housed many punk bands, alternative bands. I saw some great bands there. Bands like Black Flag, you know, U2 played there. REM played there, I believe. I saw a lot of great bands there, but the Rats, it was like CBGB's, the Ramones, you know, stuff like that. Anyways, Till Tuesday played in front of next door to the Rat, but in front of Strawberries on the roof. And it was in the middle of summer one day, and they set up on this roof, you know, kind of low. It was a overhang. I don't know what you call it. And they sounded great. And Amy was like really young then. So this album reminds me of that special day in the summer. I found this. I had this on vinyl before, but who knows what I did with it. I recently saw an episode. I don't watch much TV, but I saw this Portlandia, and there was an episode on. It's pretty funny with Amy Mann as playing a maid. If you ever get to see that, check it out. Guys, want to hear something? How's this? All right, a few more. This is anyone who likes the '80s. Billy B. Adam. This is some sort of MTV VH1 thingy here. Natalie Cole, All these artists are on. It was 50 cents, so I grabbed it. Flashback to the 80s with that. And then I just picked up a few others. Yeah, I got this the day after Record Store Day. I never had a good copy of Bitches Brew, so I picked it up. Music on vinyl. I got this at Newbury Comics. It was a little pricey, I think. Yeah, $34.99. Very pricey. Picked up Miles Davis on the corner. I always wanted this. So all the jazzes in the VC. Roger Coleman, you know, all the guys who listen to this. Anders. Who doesn't like Miles Davis? I mean, everyone in the vinyl community, you don't have to listen to jazz. I mean, everybody that listens to music should appreciate Miles Davis. Great, great album. I saw Derek show this a long time ago, and I turned me on to it. I get a lot of other stuff. Yeah. All right. That's it. That's my short update. I mainly wanted to just a couple of things I've been listening to. Ornette Coleman, Robin Driscoll. Great album. Glitter Wizard. Great, great, great metal band. If you want to listen to a good band, check them out. A vinyl community favorite. These Shaking Shocking Days. Progressive psych at its best. This used to go around the VC like Boris records. Everybody had Boris records at one time. Everyone was showing their Boris. Back when the vinyl community was just like, we'd get trends going on, record trends, and I hope that happens again soon, so. I miss that kind of stuff. You know, one person would get a record, then you see someone else show it, but let me tell you something. Just to end this, thank you very much, all of you. I hope we continue to do this for many, many years to come. Music is getting me through. I always have it on, you know, more on my computer lately than my turntable. I got to get back to playing more records more often, but I haven't had the time to do so, yeah, let's end on a good note. Thank you. Continue to keep my dad in your prayers. Thank you for tuning into my channel, my new subscribers, everybody else. Let's see. There's a few more people I want to say hi to, but naturally I'm going to forget. So I love you all very much. I'll see you in your videos. That's it. Bye-bye, everyone. See you soon. My Zeppelin update will be up next week. Bye-bye.